Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more with No Untameables by Myrm. Today, I'd like to check out the MEGANEURA. So, the MEGANEURA, just like the Titanomyrma, is another creature from this mod, which turns out to be so much more useful than I ever realized or ever knew. So, I want to show this with all of you, because I think this could really help a couple of people. So, first things first, I'm on a Subtherium because I think this will just be the easiest way to look for a MEGANEURA. I mean, they're dragonflies, they're tiny. And granted they are everywhere, I probably could just kill a corpse and have them attract that way, but I mean, I probably would actually just work, but I would kind of rather just find one, just passively minding its own business. Oh, in fact, there we go, I just turned a corner, there's a whole bunch right here. Perfect, so, oh, there's even more right, oh, there's a whole bunch of them around here, actually. And, okay, the raptor's attacking Mesopithecus. So, we've got level 20, level 50. Hold on, that's level 20, level 50, level, oh, there's a whole bunch of 20s and 50s, isn't there? That one, 140. Alright then, I think that is the one. So, these guys are just a good old regular passive tame using spoiled meat. Oh no, why are you attacking me? No, I wanted to tame you! Well, that's just rude. I do wonder though, hold on a second, maybe... So, when you feed them, they're meant to be, the freaking raptor, when you feed them, it's supposed to pacify the MEGANEURA and just have it follow around you, that way it doesn't get too far away. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of them! Ah! Hold on a second, hold on. I just want to kill the raptor because it will give me a hard time. They've all dispersed. Okay, cool. Let's kill you quickly, and now they should in fact go to the corpse, so that actually kind of benefits me in the end. Hello there! I'm just going to quickly spam you meat. Oh wait, I haven't... Ah! Level 145. No, so you can't tame them in combat, it would appear. Ah, bugger. Well, thankfully, it didn't take too long to find, so let me just go find another pod of MEGANEURA then, and hopefully not aggro them this time. I think the raptor may have killed something and I just ran too close to the corpse. Oh, there we go. One little tiny one right there, level 20. I really would prefer something higher. I want to go for something higher because the low level ones, turns out, can be tamed with just a single spawned meat, and I'd rather just give you a bit of an idea with, you know, the high level one in terms of taming requirements, because these are stupid easy to tame. Okay, there's one right here, level 55. Okay, let's try a 55 then. It's minding its own business. We'll just walk up to it, give it spawned meat. So this level 55 with just good old default single player rates, so I would assume 1 times. That took about 57, wait, can I count? 67% taming progress. Now I've got to say, the fact that it is just, you know, 1 or 2 spawned meat means that this will be really easy to tame, like, at the beginning of the game. Like, not even like pre-early, just at the start. You can get one of these guys. Oh, there we go. That was really, really fast. So, let's, in fact, you know what? Since we can actually look at it, let us appreciate the model of MEGANEURA, because again, like many other of these, you know, pesky creatures, you never really get to appreciate their models. I never noticed I had a big giant spine coming out of their back. It's actually kind of cool. I like it. Man, I love dragonflies. I think dragonflies in general are just like a really cool creature. You know, IRL that is, not not in game. The ARK ones suck. They're annoying. But this looks really cool though. Oh wow. So then, the thing about MEGANEURA, this is a entirely utility-based creature. There's not really a lot to do in terms of damaging. You know, I don't think it does any torpor. I think it probably does barely any damage. It's all about the utility. So, now that I've got it on me, as you can see, I've got a buff called MEGANEURA. And what that means is that now I can use G, like a parasol, to scan everything around me. And what this means is that different creatures or different entities will have different icons and colorations. It can be a little bit tricky to spot. Maybe I can use this card as an example. There's a little pulsing, yeah, there you go. This one was a yellow dino icon, and that indicated there's a wild dino nearby. So overall, we just take a step back away from all of that over there. So overall, there's a whole combination of different colours and different icons. There is red for player, orange for enemy dino, teal for unclaimed dinos. That'd be really handy if, for whatever reason, something happened, like maybe you were breeding a couple of creatures, hatching some babies, a dino attacked and it fled, so you can look for unclaimed dinos. Wild dino is yellow, OSD Horde Dino is purple. So this is going to be really valuable in extinction in particular, especially as it's just a shoulder pet. It's small, it's minute. You know, you don't have to carry it around. Well, I mean, you're carrying the shoulder, but not awkwardly, like a parasaur, for example. I know some people use parasaurs to look for phoenixes in Scorched Earth using the scan. In this case, don't have to do any of that. It's just on your shoulder the whole time. So OSD Horde Dinos appear as purple. That way it differentiates them from regular wild creatures you can find where stuck corrupted creatures are during an OSD. That is really, really handy. Explorer notes that are unopened are light blue. Unfortunately, I'm on the center, so I can't actually demonstrate that one, but so like Direwolf tracking or Randy's Compy mod, this will allow you to search for Explorer notes quite easily. Corpses are black. So by corpses, I think it means all regular corpses in general, so creature and player alike. But that being said, item caches appear as light green. And the final one is fertilized eggs, which appear as dark green. So fertilized eggs is another thing that I can't really show you right here because again, the center, there isn't really anything laying eggs out here. But it, oh, that's a lot of Ecocaria. But it does just mean that, you know, on Scorched Earth or on Ragnarok or just future maps in general, you can use the MEGANEURA to look for fertilized eggs. And Meraxes, I wonder. In fact, let's just go ahead and kill both of you two there. Oh, it's a 130 Meraxes. Oh, I really picked a bad fight, didn't I? Ugh. I want to find out. I want to try and get an example of the cache. Oh god, I really did find a target to fight, didn't I? Thankfully, the Cybertherium's got such a fast, you know, headbutt. Was there a cache? Yeah, there's a cache right in front of me. In fact, we can look right now due to the Bronto corpse. You can see, there you go, little green ones there. Oh, it even shows babies. Okay, that is not on the wiki. That's a new feature I didn't realize entirely. It also shows you nearby babies. That there's dark green. And what was it again? Unclaimed was teal? Yeah, so that's cool actually. It looked like a dark green, I might be wrong. Try again. So now we can see the Meraxes, yep, has a black one, so black is all corpses. And the light green, yep, double check. Light green right in front of me, the Bronto's cache, there you go. So this is also really good for just, well, anything cache related. Whether it's your own corpse that you can't find, your friend's corpse, you're in PvP and trying to find something. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is really wonderful utility. It's very niche. This is niche utility, so you're probably not going to need MEGANEURA most of the time, but it's something that when you have it, you know, carrying it out and about, and oh no, you've lost something, you're trying to find something, this is where it really, really comes in handy. I wonder, how does it interact with Titanomyrma? Does he show the hive or something? Oh wow, no, just little icons are everywhere. I do think the bloom perhaps makes it a little bit harder to... Oh, actually, you know what? What if I do it like this? I think the bloom makes the icons a bit hard to spot. Okay, so during the Cybertherium heat, whatever you call it, they are a bit more visible, just coincidentally. There's not supposed to be any compatibility, but it works out quite nicely. Yeah, that is much more visible, but you can't see the colorations though. So the coloration's an important part. And that reminds me, so as we've already seen, let's look at these Eococarias as an example. So if we had a parasaur, we're doing this with a parasaur, their scanning will detect all carnivores, and that includes false flags like dung beetles. Dung beetles, of course, are carnivorous, but they're not a threat, are they? Whereas the parasaur treats them as a threat. The MEGANEURA is much smarter. Myrmicolian's done a very, very good job of programming this. It will ignore, in fact, as you can see, it completely ignores these Eococaria because they're minding their own business. But if I was to attack them, which I'm a little bit scared to, it's a big group of them, should I attack them? Actually, I think I'm in infinite stats for the stamina. Yeah, I'm in infinite stats for the stamina anyway, because, you know, this uses up some of the stamina. So if I go ahead and attack them now they're aggroed and very, very angry. If I use the scan again, it should now display them. Oh my god, if I if I wasn't in infinite stats, that probably would have killed me. Come on. Try again. We've got a cache down there. Okay, actually, it isn't showing the Eococaria. That's interesting. If I'm understanding it all correctly then, basically TLDR is that it is supposed to only highlight threats, and that includes herbivorous threats like Therazinos, mid-combat creatures such as perhaps, I don't know, Triceratops, because they're normally completely peaceful, but if they're engaged in combat, then the MEGANEURA, when you know, scan, will be like, oh no, someone's a threat, because it's actively attacking you. But again, otherwise, overall, it just means no false positives, and that is very, very important. Will the MEGANEURA scan that egg right there? No. Oh, but it sure does pick up everything nearby. Wow, you can really see everything here now. Let's go ahead and use that overlay. Yeah, you can really see all the icons, can't you? Really is absolutely handy. Again, like I said, very, very niche, but it's kind of thing where, you know, you might not need it most of the time up until you really need it. And as I mentioned earlier, I think OSDs in particular, that is something I think will be utterly invaluable. Now, there is one more thing. There is one more very important thing regarding MEGANEURA. That is leveling it. So, initially, a couple of Rexes. So initially, I thought that the MEGANEURA would be like the aberration shoulder pets, where, you know, their stats are changed into capacity, recharge, etc. No, no, no. The level of your creature has nothing to do, or the level of your MEGANEURA has nothing to do with its effectiveness, because just like Therazinos and Moschopses, when you look at your MEGANEURA, wait, hold on. Might have to actually throw it out for this one. If we go ahead then and go to the radial menu, view radar levels. So you can actually specialize level it on top of your experience leveling, again, just like Therazino, Anomalocaris, Moschops, etc. So you can improve the scan interval by up to 20 levels, improve the scan speed by up to 10 levels, and improve the scan range by up to 50 levels. And this is handy then because, you know, sometimes you might not need to just pump interval, maybe like a ping every now and then is enough in a slower paced environment. Maybe you're just looking for, I don't know, notes or doing things around your house. But then, say in a PvP scenario where you're actively looking and spamming, in theory you should be able to use it much more frequently and therefore keep tabs on anyone around you. And there are so many baby Brontos here. Hello? This is a big Bronto family. Hi! And one more thing I did nearly forget to mention. It's another pack of Eococaries. It's a very family-orientated area here, isn't it? So many packs of creatures. Anyway, one more thing I very nearly forgot to point out is that you can also filter the scans. So you can enable and disable all of these things: wild dino detection, enemy dino detection, player detection, note detection, cache, item cache detection, wild egg detection, and corpse detection. So if for whatever reason, maybe you just don't want to see the wild creatures at all. So if I was to, I think I can do it from here actually. Yes. Say I wanted to disable wild dino and enemy dino detections. Now I'm only looking at like caches and items and such. I've just done that, so now it will no longer show any creatures at all. And you can really fine tune it to exactly the kind of thing that you are after. And for an entirely unrelated moment, I just want to point out there are so many cool new dinosaurs now, can I just say? Here's me running Scythetherium. We've got a pack of Eococarias right here. There is a Majunga just chilling somewhere down there. In fact, there you can just about see its head pop out. There's a Antrodemus right there. Dude, there is some wicked variety. I know a lot of people aren't like particularly happy with ASA, but in terms of the community content, this is amazing. There's so much cool stuff everywhere. And, you know, like the MEGANEURA, I really regretfully have been sleeping on Untameables, but there's some really wonderful bits of utility that really just help, you know, flesh out the more mundane parts of the game, such as the Titanomyrma helping with base management, the MEGANEURA helping with just overall tracking and scouting. They're so useful, just little bits of utility that really make a big difference in the actual gameplay itself when you're, you know, off and about doing things. Mainly, it helps prevent annoyances. You know, how many times you've ever lost a cache and lost all of your gear? The MEGANEURA would help with that, and that is really invaluable. So, I think that is everything to show here today. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and like I mentioned, a bit of a smaller creature, but one that I thought had utility that a couple of you would hopefully benefit from. So, I didn't know about it, maybe some of you didn't either, now you do, and hopefully it helps you in your gameplay. So, again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll catch you all again next time. Cheers.